I want to wish everyone a wonderful Merry Christmas. In this video today, I want to talk about what to do if you are having negative thoughts during this time of the year. I know a lot of people experience depression, they experience anxiety, and while it might come from being around family members or not being invited or any personal social issue that might be going on in your life, I think the number one reason why people are upset or depressed during Christmas time, not everybody, but a good number of people are, is because we often have this idea that if something is too good, it's too good to be true, right? And as we get older, when we're children, we don't really think about life so complicated. We don't make life so complicated. When we're adults, we have reasoning, we have science, we have data, we have all sorts of stuff that will make us very skeptical of everything we see. And don't get me wrong, you need to have a healthy dose of skepticism. But what did Jesus say in order to go to the kingdom of heaven? We must become like little children, right? Now, if we were to be like children, that means we must believe wholeheartedly in what God has revealed to us. And I think the reason why a lot of people are upset during this time of the year, especially as they get older, is because in the past, they have been disappointed with things. They've been disappointed with how their life has turned out. Their childhood innocence has been ruined. It's gone. And they look at Christmas as this time of remembering all the good times, right? Kind of remembering the good times of life, where you maybe 10 years ago you used to be with your family, maybe you used to enjoy Christmas every year, and then now that you're alone, or maybe you've kind of experienced a lot of heartbreak, it's not so great anymore. This is why the shift of focus of Christmas needs to change back to why we celebrate it. It's celebrating the birth of Christ. And sometimes it's hard for us to believe that the Son of God would humble himself to the point of being born in a stable. The person who created the entire universe, created this earth, created the skies, created the beautiful flowers, created all nature, decided to be born in the most of humble places, in a stable. And as we reflect upon that story, right, that true story of how the Son of Man came to us in our time on earth, we have to realize that while this is a historical fact, it's also a great lesson for us that no matter where you've come from, no matter what your past has been like, no matter your family situation, we are all children of God. Regardless of how successful you are on this earth, whether that's with money or relationships or spending good times with family, the only family that will never abandon us is the Holy Family, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And as we celebrate Christmas, it's always important to remember that the most important thing you do this day is go to Mass. It's the most important thing you do, is to go to Mass and be fully immersed in the Mass, because we are not celebrating Christmas for ourselves. Sure, we have a lot to celebrate. We have to celebrate the birth of Christ, the Savior of the world. But we are giving praise to our King who made everything, who humbled himself to being born in a stable on this day. So remember, you might have heard the phrase, if it's too good, it's too good to be true. That is a lie. Okay, that is a lie. That is not the case at all. This actually happened, historical event. Jesus came, he died, and he rose. And the more the world denies it, the more the world will go into more despair and try to replace Christmas with all sorts of materialism and all sorts of nonsense that doesn't even matter. The only thing that matters is our relationship with God, and that the happiness we find here on earth is not meant to be forever. It's going to be in another place, so long as we strive for it. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. God bless.